You might not realize this, but right now, your own self-doubt is robbing you of priceless opportunity. It's not taking your money. It's taking your focus, your ambition, and your potential for greatness. What if shattering those doubts and stepping into real confidence was a lot simpler than we've been led to believe? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to destroy any limiting beliefs which may be holding you back, how to rewire your understanding of confidence, and how to take that new profound power and put it into practice. Hello guys, and welcome to another video. And before I can teach you how to be confident, I must first make you understand what confidence truly is. So, I'm going to go by the definition of what it means to be confident. So being confident is the feeling or showing confidence in oneself or one's abilities or qualities. So most of us have a broad understanding, or at least an understanding of what confidence looks like or what confidence is. And I want you to understand that even though this is what you see, there are so many other ways for you actually to become confident. A lot of people think that confidence is birthed, or you have gone through a lot of things that make you be confident, and to a certain degree I do believe of that part, which is why I've come with these 3 topics, and I think I may be able to actually give more throughout the video, but these are the main 3 things which I want to talk about in today's video. So I'm going to start with point number 1, which is destroy limiting beliefs. Now, why destroying limiting beliefs is so crucial for you to become confident is because your body has feedback and it likes to exert feedback loops. So I'm going to explain exactly why you may not be feeling confident right now. So for example, this is actually something I was thinking about yesterday. If I was to punch you right now and we were about to go and walk away from the situation, and then I come to you tomorrow and I pretend to punch you, you're most likely going to flinch. And the reason why you're flinching is because something I've done to you the day before has made your body be like, okay then, this is the reaction I've got, or this is what I've gotten from this. And if I don't move out of the way, the next time it's actually going to hit me and it's going to hurt me again. So your body has given you a feedback of, okay, when I'm in this situation, this is my reaction and I want to escape from that situation. And that is what will be seen as anxious, or that is what will be seen as fear. That level of not confidence in that situation is because something has happened to you in a certain situation. Now, when you get present in those situations, like that situation, you want to either escape or you start to get in your own head and say, okay, you're not meant to be here. For example, and this is easy to talk about because my demographic is basically men who are watching me. The main reason why a lot of guys are scared to just approach random people, or most specifically speak to girls who they've never met or speak to a girl who they like, is because they've done it before and they've got rejected or a negative feedback from that, or they've seen it happen to somebody else and seen them get rejected and they're like, okay, I don't want to do this. Or even worse, they have seen some sort of experience in their life where they were lacking confidence or they were lacking experience and it turned out to be negative for them, which means the only thing they say to themselves is, I can't do this, I can't do that, causing them to, when they now want to approach people or approach the girl, they don't have the confidence to do it because they've never seen confidence within their life. So this is why destroying limiting beliefs is so crucial. Because if you don't destroy any limiting beliefs, if you allow yourself to go through life with all of those feedbacks of the pain that you felt or the rejection you felt, you will never be confident because all you have inside your mind is negative feedback loops. And of course, this is easier said than done, but I'm going to be giving more examples for actually how you can actually destroy these limiting beliefs. But some things that I wanted to talk about was try new things, meet new people, and step out of your comfort zone. Okay, now why is trying new things and meeting new people? I think I can tie those 2 things together. Why do they destroy limiting beliefs? Is because, let's say for example, in your mind, all you know is you are bad at sports, but the only sport you have ever played is football. But you are a 6'3", let's say you are a 6'3" guy. Well, you never know how good you may play in basketball because you've never tried it before. So you may say to yourself, okay, I'm horrible at sports. But when you actually go and try basketball and you realize, hold on, I actually have some height on myself. Let me actually try this. I might actually be good at this. Bang. Now you can be confident in playing basketball and you destroyed the limited belief that you are not good at sports. Let's say another thing. Maybe you are a student and you say, okay, you're horrible at studying or you can't revise for anything. But the only things you've been trying to revise for is things which you don't like. Let's say, for example, you don't like revising biology. But you never know. Maybe if you actually tried revising maths and you enjoyed maths, like for example myself, I never used to like revising when I was in school. But one thing I always loved when I was growing up was maths. I'm quite a mathematical person. So instead of just saying, okay, I'm horrible at revising, I started to revise maths. And when I revised maths, I don't know if it's maths or math, but when I revised maths, I was like, okay then, I actually enjoy revising sometimes. So Barnett, let me actually try these other subjects. Let me try revising my physics. Let me try revising my biology. Let me try revising my English. And lo and behold, I actually started to revise because I said, okay then, it's not that I can't revise, I just like certain things. So I destroyed limiting belief that I can't do these certain things. And from doing that, it allowed me actually to go out and do them things. Now, to link this back to confidence is because if you say to yourself you're not confident and you're not a confident person, it's most likely because something is holding you back and you don't think you are confident in a certain scenario. But if you say to yourself, okay then, let me try either the sister to that situation or the brother to that situation. What I mean by that is, let's say for example, you say you're bad at sports, but you only play football, but then you go play basketball. Or let's say you say you're horrible at speaking languages, but the only language you speak is English, but you are, I don't know, maybe your mouth is leaning towards speaking Spanish or something like that. And you learn Spanish and suddenly Spanish is so easy for you to learn. Bang. You've now destroyed limiting belief that you can't do that thing. Now you can do that thing. Now you have the confidence that, okay then, I've actually done this thing before. Let me try this thing. Let me try this thing. Let me try this thing. Now when you go and meet new people or you try new things, it takes away that feedback which you've had. For example, when I was younger and I was going through that like wannabe gang phase and all I was doing was meeting people in that situation, I was like, okay then, I can never actually be the person you're currently seeing. When I was younger, I was actually scared to make videos because like, okay then, what are the people who know me as what they knew me as going to be thinking of me? But I was like, okay then, let me go out there and meet new people. Let me go out there and try new things. Now, when I met new people and when I tried new things, the limiting beliefs and the thoughts which I had of myself back in the day, they disappeared because they didn't exist anymore. They weren't who I am. And then I was able to become the person who you're currently seeing today because I said to myself, that's not who I am. That's not what I'm made to be. Those beliefs which I had there, they're not me. So, lo and behold, I removed the limiting beliefs and I was able to do the things which I'm currently doing. That allows me to be confident because I'm not thinking about the things that I used to think about. I don't have those negative feedback loops anymore. They're all gone. And I'm able to now think and process the way that I think and process. And then finally, step out your comfort zone. Because when you go out there and step out your comfort zone, when you do something which basically destroys the fear which you currently have, you are now saying to yourself, hold on, I can actually do things which I never thought I could do before. The first time when you get yourself into the gym, before, let's say you were always scared about going to the gym or you're scared about being in those social situations, and then you actually go out there and do it, you've now destroyed that thought that you can't do something. I don't think you understand how much confidence actually bring to yourself. When you go out there and do those things, when you go out there and try new things, meet new people, try new experiences, do things you've never done before, conquer your fears, the amount of confidence which you have after that is unprecedented. You can't even calculate it because you just be a confident person because you say, no, I'm a person who can do these things. I'm a person who can do that. And then all those things will compound and bang, you become a confident person. Okay, tip number 2, rewire your understanding of confidence. Now this links to something which I learned from First Man. And this is probably the best understanding I've seen of confidence and one of the best ways to become confident. And what he said is, confidence is the absence of all other emotions. Now what he means by this is that the only thing that you see confidence is, it's a lack of anxiety, a lack of fear, a lack of depression, maybe all those sorts of emotions. That is what confidence is. You aren't confident when you feel like that. You can't have confidence and anxiety in the same place. It doesn't happen. But it's when that emotion overrides that other emotion. That's why when he says confidence is the absence of all other emotions, I want you to understand that is what confidence is. So maybe what you need to be doing is when you're in these social situations, or maybe when you are going through those places where you feel that anxiety and that fear, when you conquer these fears, when you actually be like, okay, then calm down, let me combat this and let me take this emotion away, at that point in time, you will be confident. The only time when people show a lack of confidence is when those emotions are present. And when people show confidence, when those emotions aren't present. So what I want you to do from now on is don't look at confidence as, okay then, it is some mystery, superficial emotion that can't be unlocked unless you are PSL 10 god or something like that. No. Confidence is literally just a lack of anxiety. It's the lack of fear. That's literally what it is. So you'll be exerting confidence. You'll be a confident person when you aren't feeling those emotions at that point in time. I'm not saying you should never ever feel anxious or never ever feel anxiety. But if you want to be confident for the long stem of time, those are the emotions which you want to be removing from yourself. And at that point in time, you will be a confident person. And then finally, tip number 3, become good at something and abuse it. Now, this is probably the best thing that you can possibly do to become confident. And it links to point number 1 of stepping out your comfort zone and trying new things and meeting new people. So for myself and my experience, the main reason why I'm actually as confident as I am today is literally from a little story where I used to do shot put inside of secondary school. That's literally it. I am as confident as I am because of shot put. And I sat down and thought about this. I was like, it's actually because of my shot put. And what do I mean by that? When I was younger, I was quite a stronger person. I was quite strong for my age. I wasn't really fast. I was quite fast, but I wasn't fast enough to be on an athletics team for being fast. But I could be on an athletics team for being a thrower because obviously I had the strength to throw. So what that allowed me to do was I unlocked that that thought that, okay, then I'm not bad at sports. Like I was never on, especially in primary school, because my primary school was more of a football primary school. So I was never on like the A team, I think. I can't really remember, but I was never like, okay, the first choice for football because I was quite a chaotic person. I was just good at athletics. But in my mind, I was like, okay, I'm horrible at sports. I'm horrible at sports. So I kept saying to myself, I'm horrible at sports. But when you're in primary school, you know, sports, if you're not fast and you're not athletic and you're not all of that things, you're not, it means nothing in primary, like it means everything in primary school, I mean. Those are the most important things. So if you aren't good at those things, I'm telling you, when you're in primary school, number one thing that's going to be going through your mind is that I'm just some rubbish kid. So obviously, when I was like that, I was like, okay, then I am not good at any sports. I am not strong. I'm not this, I'm not that. Then I got into secondary school and we did athletics. And obviously, as I said before, I was not the fastest. So I never really got picked for being on the sports side of the track side of athletics. However, I was strong. Now, because I was strong, I got to do the shot put and I also got to do the javelin. But I'm going to touch more upon the shot put because that's actually what I done on our sports. I can't remember the tournament, but there was a tournament which I done shot put in. Now, because I destroyed that limiting belief from that point when I was like, hold on a minute, I'm actually strong and I can actually be sporty if I actually try to be, it caused me to go and play basketball. Because I was like, okay then, I can actually play sports. I've always been told I'm bad at sports because I wasn't the best at football. But then I was like, hold on, because I can do shot put, let me play basketball. I started playing basketball and I was horrible at basketball in the beginning. But because I was not limiting myself, because I did not have that belief that I can't do it, I kept playing basketball, and I became quite good at basketball. And because I became quite good at basketball, I was like, okay then, I've done this, I've done that, bun it. Let me get myself into the gym. And then I got myself into the gym. And because I was crunching all them times in the gym and I've destroyed all those limiting beliefs that I can't do certain weight and I can't do certain things and I can't talk to these people because of this, that, and the third, I got myself in the gym, met all of these things, and I was like, hold on a minute, I can actually do a lot more than I thought I could do. And because of that, it made me get more confident in socializing with people. Because you're in the gym, you're meeting people you never even met before. And one thing that I actually remember so vividly when I was younger was that there was the strongest people in the gym. And these people, me and my friends used to call them like the Avengers. Or I can't remember, like the Avengers like some Titans. Because these were like I'm talking like that grown men, the biggest people inside of the gym. And when I was younger, I was like, watch it, one day I'm going to be friends with every single one of them. I don't know why that was my goal at that point in time, but I was like, Bunny, I want to become friends with every single one of them and train with them. Lo and behold, I met one. I met another. The last one, he was more difficult to become close with. But one time he was training something, bang, jumped in with him, became boys. I remember we did smelling salts together and was crunching at 50 kg on the dumbbells. Just like that. I was able to meet all these people from me getting myself into the gym and actually getting the skill of socializing with people. Now, because I've done all of that, I took it outside of the gym. I was like, okay, then I can meet people inside the gym. Let me meet people outside of the gym. Let me actually socialize. Let me build these skills when I'm going to be talking to people who I've never met before. Because I did it in the gym, I can do it anywhere else. I did it there. I met random people. And because I met random people and started talking to other people, ironically, that's what actually got me to start entrepreneurship. And it's not that it made me like, okay, I met people, now I'm going to become an entrepreneur. But no, it made me believe that, okay, then I can actually do anything. And when I was younger, I struggled a lot with anxiety. I struggled a lot to get on camera. I struggled a lot to talk to people. But once I conquered these things, once I destroyed these limited beliefs, I was able to now be like, okay, then anything I put my mind towards, I can master. And that is my motto. If you guys don't know and you're new to the channel, my motto is, with enough time and enough mistakes, I can master anything I put my mind towards. And that is a bold statement to make. But I believe that because I became good at one thing and I abused it. I allowed that confidence in that one thing to make me confident in all other areas of my life. And this is what I wanted to touch upon, which is probably the most important thing I want you to take away from this video. Confidence spreads throughout your life. So if you become confident in one sector of your life, allow that one thing which you're confident in to birth confidence throughout your whole entire life. The funny thing is those guys who you see, they're probably good at one thing or they know one party trick. And once they know that one party trick, trust me, they're going to abuse it. And that's what they're going to show because that's where their confidence is. But if they don't just stop there, if they allow that confidence in that one party trick to cause them to learn more party tricks or cause them to learn more things, trust me, you'll see more people be confident. Because confidence doesn't just stay in one sector of your life. Confidence allows confidence to birth around your whole entire thing. So, the most important thing is become good at something and abuse it. Allow the confidence from that one thing to birth a confidence baby within your life. Thank you for watching today's video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you enjoyed, hit the like button. And if you want to take that extra step in becoming more confident, I want you to do an actionable step right now. I want you to go to the link inside the description and join my free school community. By joining there, You'll be able to destroy the limiting beliefs because you'll meet new people and you'll be trying something new, and most likely you'll be stepping out of your comfort zone to go and meet people you've never ever met before. And I want you to do that. And I want you to comment inside my free school community that you've come from today's video. Other than that, thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.